We are back in the land of Azizla as we continue patch 5.4 main scenario quest. The Wisdom of Allag. Grahatia surveys his surroundings with an expectant glint in his eye. The second quest of Shadowbringers 5.4. This appears to be the helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time in Azizla, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path leads to an aetherite, beyond which there will be an information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. I can actually see the aetherite crystal from here. So I think you are correct. This place had cool music, if I remember correctly. I don't hear the cool music, though. Beep beep. Control node operational, please state query. What do you do here? Processing. Beep beep. BB7 Helix Systems Management Node. Support for this node has been discontinued. Please upgrade to BB8 model or later. Version 3.0 operation software installed days ago. This software is intended solely for evaluation purposes. To purchase the full version... That's pretty funny. What kind of place is this? Processing. Beep beep. Current location is Helix, Alpha Quadrant, Azizla. Primary destination for recent arrivals is the Etherochemical Research Facility located on the flagship to the southeast. Please be advised that in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks and damages of injury, including death, that you may sustain should you enter restricted sectors. That's pretty funny. Reconditioning node. This must be a healer, I bet. Yeah. Repairs. Repository node. This must be for buying things. What kind of gear can you get from this place? And do I have it already? I don't think I have these things. What do they look like? I should buy some of this gear sometime. Oh, I don't want that gear. Oh, that's gross. Gross gear. Well, that's pretty cool. I might want that. I don't know. Maybe I should buy some of this stuff. You know what? I'm gonna buy this stuff while I'm here. Why not? It's practically free, considering that I have millions of gil. I might have some of this stuff already, but I'm not going to buy the belt because there's no reason. I could do a search, but I haven't... Well, I haven't gone to my thing recently, so whatever. Helix Terminal. Time for an authority on Allagan artifacts to show what he can do. What does the terminal do? You do not know how to operate the terminal. And here is the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. Ah, there we are. Iconic corruption, an overview. That sounds promising. Indeed, let us see what this report has to say. I'll just stand here. Confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What? No. Isn't there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid, but it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is, where to look? It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? I would say it is a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters on the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details at Habisphere Control. Let us return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the mana cutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot, you already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship then. We'll see you at the Habisphere. Oh, I see. The ship is just an excuse for why the others can come with us. Because if it weren't for the mana cutters, they couldn't make it through here. But for some reason, we're able to. We don't need mana cutters where we're going. Here's the cool music, I think. Doesn't sound right, though. Have they changed it? Maybe it's just been so long since I've heard it that I just don't remember what it sounds like. I don't really remember a Habisphere. You know, we didn't really spend a lot of time in this zone. So it's... Hey, they're here. There's two ships. Why are there two ships? Is one of them mine? Oh, I already have a mana cutter, don't I? Wait, I should be using that. Don't I have like a... The mana cutter, yes, I have this. I should be using this in this area. The mana cutters appear to be ironworks made, but I dare say Toturu will craft her own soon enough. Welcome to Habisphere Control. How may I assist you? If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, this node will be able to tell us its number. There, from what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of, Warning, an evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Habisphere is not permitted at this time. Oh, foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the fourth Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it would be lifted in the near future. I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. Energy level critical. Returning to base for recharging. Oh, bye. Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through the yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant ether throughout the continent. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too? Yes. I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-aspected ether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. A minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much Allag knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you, it is more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shard. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest where the ether is stagnant. Now you're just showing off. Which makes me think we should make a contest of this. The first to return here with a shard wins. What do you say? Okay. Very well, it would be my honor to come third. Oh, I think they just flew off with their mana cutters. I'm going to... Haha! I have my own mana cutter. Just for this place. And what are we doing exactly? Find a point of stagnant lightning and defeat the lightning sprites that appear. Oh, I think I see a point of stagnant lightning now. It's down below me. How far below? Wait, now it's above me. How do I get to this thing? It's above me, it's below me, I don't know where it is. There's a lightning sprite. The sail goes down. Aha! I believe it's down here. Wait, I'm trying to get out of my mana cutter. I can't get out of my mana cutter here. Well, that's a bummer. Well, how am I supposed to get this lookout point? Are you telling me that I have to get out of this thing and jump down there? It is a jumping puzzle? Ouch, that hurt. I've done so many jumping puzzles trying to get MGP coins, so I'm quite well versed in the jumping mechanics of this game. There's a corpse flower. Wow, that's way easier than last time I played in this area. Stagnant lightning, I found some. Rutrow. Level 80 lightning sprites. I think I've been hit with one of those debuffs that I don't like. Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind, says a disembodied voice. I appear to have fortifited our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shard is yours. What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed. Meow, 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 meow. You remember that. In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest-to-God's hero, after all. Well, the contest continues, so you had better hurry back. But one last thing. Thank you, Tiov, for bringing me here. Sure. He's such a little boy. Acting all flustered around his favorite heroes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You have a shard, then you win. I searched high and low, but I couldn't find so much as a trace of stagnant ether. I just looked at my map. It appears Allag had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? A lightning shard that fairly dances with the concentrated energy it harbors. Handle with care. What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? I'm telling you, it's the map. That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from Tiov, and not only about the secrets of adventuring. But come, we should attend to our mission. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Habosphere. Only one obstacle remains, the security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I'm right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out at the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. Good luck. Well, nothing for it but to sit tight. It's funny how they use the limited tool set of player motions and stuff to do these scenes. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption and overview sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. I'm nothing if not practical. Alphino's was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Charlayan's knowledge... Yawn. He asserted that Charlayan's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphino was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently, by which I mean the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded, but deep down he still holds fast to that one belief, and I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the Allagan civilization as depicted in folklore. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the Students of Baldezion convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon's thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough of that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes, Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still survives, it should be stored in this device. I started to say should, and then I noticed it said would, so then I said it should. It would be stored in this device if a copy of his report still survives. Shall we find out? Blip. Initializing. Scanning for registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Well? Blip. Verifying. Bloop. Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, Your Highness. It never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doga and Uni said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Blip. Searching. Bloop. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password. Ah. Well, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the nice node the password. Yes, go for it. Right. Let's see. Glory be to Allag. Long live Emperor Zandi. Blip bloop. Password incorrect. Please try again. Confound it! Come now, passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance... Password! Ah? The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. What did you just call me? What did that thing just call me? Wild Rose. Meow 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 meow. Blip bloop. Password incorrect. Again. Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Alright, that's it. I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it is them. Okay. Come, let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones. The Wisdom of Allag. Quest complete. Blip. Threat detected. Fine, I'll let Sid try his hand first, but if that doesn't work, we're doing it my way. Threat detected. That's pretty funny. Alright, I guess we're heading back to Sid. We're gonna see Sid after all.